video, I'm going to be showing y'all how to tan or process a squirrel hide. I've had this squirrel hide here. It's been sitting in the freezer for a long time. And when you put them in the freezer, this one's been in there for about 1.5 years. I just kind of forgot about it. It kind of already starts that drying out and cleaning process. This one I did a really good job of skinning the face. It still has the whiskers and everything on it. However, his ears are not there, which is a bummer, but just got to deal with it. He's a pretty small squirrel. Not that big of a squirrel hide, about the size of my hand. But yeah, so let's get right into it. First step is take all these nails out of this board from the last squirrel hide I tanned. Actually reuse these nails, even though they are a little crooked. All it has to do is just be able to hold it, especially with it being that old and it already starting to dry out. It's not going to be stretched as much. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to get a little bit wet, just so that we can flesh it a little bit easier. That means like get all the meat and fat and all that's still out of it. We're also going to be actually removing the tailbone of this one. We aren't going to be pickling it, which is how you get it down inside of there with the bone still in it. All right. My bad. Now the tail bones and meat and all are out of this tail. And it actually came out very smooth, so it's the entire tail. I'll just make sure I get all of the stuff on this really good. Now for the next step, which I'm going to take a knife and I'm going to scrape off all the fat and meat and stuff that's still left on the hide. So now I've gotten some of that meat off. We're going to get it wet, and then we're going to make the solution to tan it. Actually, I lied. Now we're going to stretch out the hide to make it as big as possible because this is a smaller squirrel. So here, I'll do a time lapse of me doing that. Alright, so I made a paper bowl out of this paper plate. But in here's actually already some pre-made solution. It's salt and borax. You do about a 50-50 mix. And then what you do is you put it into something else. And then you just add a little bit of water. Nothing too crazy. Mix it up. If it's too watery, like this is, just get a little bit more salt and borax. Put it in, thicken it up a little bit. Until it's something kind of like that, like a little soup texture sort of thing. It really doesn't matter. It's rocket science. But then you're just going to set down your hide. You're going to take this and you're going to put it on. Like, take it with your hands, put it on and rub it in really well. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this hide on here. I'm going to nail it out. And when I nail it, I'm going to stretch the skin in between it so that it pulls out that skin. When it dries, it will be pulled out and a lot wider.
It's a swell time to go gliding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet, jingle around the clock.
Now that I've nailed it on here, you can see it. Now I've nailed it on, I'm actually going to put the rest of this on it. Now that it's on here and stationary, I can really rub it in better. You really can't have too much. Once I'm done with this, essentially you just let it sit for about 48 hours. And then you'll take that scraper that you fleshed it with. It could be your knife, it could be anything. But you're gonna take that and then you're going to come back through and scrape off the white crust of the salt and borax. You just want to make sure it's completely dry. Make sure it's completely dry, or else flies and things will get on it and bugs will want to eat it, because I mean essentially it's still raw flesh. Rinse my hands, and then I'll show you all the next step. The next step is once you get it to this stage, you're gonna actually pull it up on the nails, okay, so that it's away from the board, okay, so that there is a space. But yeah, like I just did, you have to be careful, because sometimes the hide will break through the nails and you have to re-put on the nail and the hide stretched like I just did. Everybody makes mistakes. Your first time probably won't be the best, but you'll learn a lot on the way. You just want to make sure that you have a gap back behind the board and the hide, so the airflow can flow behind the hide, so that it will dry out a lot quicker. Once you have that gap like this, so you can see there's a gap there, essentially just put it in like a sunny spot, or just somewhere that it doesn't really matter, it's warm, and let it sit, and about 24 hours later it'll be perfect. This is one of my hides I have previously done. It just finished today, and you can see it. This one was a much bigger squirrel, but this should be the finished product. You can then take this, you can put oil on it, you can do whatever to it to soften it up, but it's pretty much soft as soon as it comes out and finishes. You'll get like those little wrinkles, but you just rub them out and they'll go away. But yeah, so this one doesn't have the tail. I wasn't able to save it, but it's all right. Yeah. And one more thing. I know that mine sat in the freezer for about 1.5 years. You don't have to do that step. That was just because I forgot about it, and it doesn't need that initial drying. You can just do that you can just tan them right away, the exact same way, or you can put them in the freezer and do it. It really just doesn't matter. Well, I hope that you learned something today. I hope that this video was helpful. I love sharing my skills with y'all. Hope that y'all learned something. If you did, let me know down below. If I'm always learning, so if you know a better way, please let me know down in the comments. I do read all of y'all's comments, and honestly, I enjoy reading them. I like seeing y'all's ideas. So just comment down below, like, subscribe, all the things. Thank y'all. Hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.